Thank y'all for tuning in to Paul Every Day. I'm going to be going over my favorite comedy scene of all time. It's definitely my top 5. It got spunk, jazz, charisma, style, everything you could think of, all wrapped into one. So I'm going to review this as we go along, but I want you guys to take a look at this. For some of you guys who know what it is, you can sing along. And for some of you guys who don't, you will be singing along. Let's take a look.
I feel like a complete idiot.
Oh, do not be ridiculous.
Now, they just came out. It looked like they came out the main store if you own a strip to any city. There's a main store. If you here in Hawaii, it's the ABC store. If you here in San Francisco and LA, it's just a local store where you can get all the city paraphernalia. And you see what they have on right now? This is what not to do in the city. You do this all in the city, they gonna know you're out of town, or you might get robbed on the spot. So I wouldn't suggest you do that. Let's keep going.
You can be all the things you always wanted to be.
Okay.
Sexy.
Y'all know what that is. He whip it. He whipped that around too. Look at. I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna do it. Now y'all see Eddie just grabbed his tail. I used to have a little tail back in the day. I think my cousin had the hot comb to it and it fell out. But this, he's already thinking about getting that jerry curl by touching his hair like that. I'm just letting you guys know, right? And so jerry curl back in the days, I want to say that was early 80s going into the early 90s thing. If you didn't have activator for that jerry curl, it wasn't gonna drip right? You was gonna have a little jerry curl matted half afro, right? So you needed that activator to light it up. But the jerry curl back in the 80s, if you didn't have a jerry curl back then, you was in the back seat. Let's keep going. He whipped it around too. Don't put the hand in the hair. Okay. So you got to wipe that off now. I think my grandmother back in the day, she must have seen to the future because she had plastic on everything. It was for that jerry curl coming. Now this is Daryl pulling up in the Camaro. Daryl in the Camaro. Let me tell you how well this movie was made. Let me tell you how much detail this movie is. If y'all take a look, I don't think this movie was filmed in 1080 yet or HD yet. But if you can zoom in, that's not McDonald's. That's McDowells. Beautiful thing. Let's keep going. Daryl pull up in the front. His family had money. Daryl's family created the jerry curl too. They didn't create the activator, the soulglo. Okay, now Daryl come. He letting it. No. He. Okay. Now perfect jerry curl. You see how he hit that 5 times? You just got to hit that 5 times and let it hit and let it drip right down real good. So I know y'all laughing right now. I know y'all think this is the new way and we don't do our hair like that. But jerry curls had a purpose in society. It made brothers realize, they could have some hair and make it go, right? That was like we had the fro before that and then that hit. So this comedy movie is the best of all time. I suggest you guys watch the whole thing. It's called Coming to America. Until next time, thank you for tuning in to Paul Every Day. Hit that like and subscribe, and I'll keep them coming. Peace.